Yo, let me tell you about the time I had the scariest drunk experience of my life. I'm talking full-on survival mode, horror movie vibes, and plot twists so wild, even I didn't believe them at first. Not kidding, bro. Every word of this is true. So, it was my birthday. Naturally, my friends were like, bro, we're going big tonight. Now, when they said big, I thought they meant a couple of drinks, some laughs, maybe a late-night food run. But no, they meant big, as in, let's make this guy question his life choices. We head to this bar downtown. It's one of those places where the music is loud enough to make your ears bleed, the lights are flashing like a 2000 rave, and the drinks, dirt cheap. A dangerous combination. The night started innocent enough. Tequila shots, vodka shots, whiskey shots. You know, the holy trinity of bad decisions. By the time we hit round 5, I was already wobbling. My brain was like, bro, we should stop. But my ego was like, it's your birthday. Don't be weak. Spoiler alert, ego doesn't care about hangovers or survival. Now, every friend group has that one guy who's basically a walking bad idea. Ours is Chad. Around 11 p.m., Chad rolls up and immediately orders something called the Abyss. The drink arrives in a tall glass, and I kid you not, it's glowing. Like actually glowing. It looks radioactive. I ask, what's in it? Chad just smirks and says, magic. And for some reason, my drunk self thinks that's a perfectly reasonable answer. I down the drink and it tastes like regret mixed with jet fuel. Within minutes, I'm seeing the world in 4K Ultra HD. The lights are too bright, the floor feels like it's moving, and I swear the bartender is speaking a language that doesn't exist. My friends, they're loving it. Me? I'm wondering if I accidentally drank a potion from Harry Potter. Fast forward an hour and things start getting weird. My vision's blurry, my legs are wobbly, and I'm having a deep philosophical conversation with a coat rack. My friends think it's hilarious. They're recording me laughing and saying things like, bro, you're gonna thank us for this tomorrow. Spoiler alert, I did not. At some point, I decide I need air. I stumble outside, clutching my phone like it's the only thing tethering me to reality. The cool night air hits me, and I feel worse. Everything is spinning. The streetlights look like they're alive, and I swear, I hear someone whispering my name. That's when I realize something horrifying. I'm alone. My friends are nowhere to be found. 1 minute, we're all together, taking shots and laughing. The next, I'm standing on a random street corner, looking like a lost toddler. I pull out my phone to call an Uber, but my fingers aren't working. I keep opening random apps. Snapchat, the calculator, even Spotify. At one point, I accidentally start playing Despacito, which only makes things worse, so I start walking. And when I say walking, I mean stumbling in a zigzag pattern that probably looked like I was trying to dodge sniper fire. That's when I hear it. Footsteps. At first, I think, okay, it's just someone heading home. But the footsteps get faster, and louder, and closer. My drunk brain starts spiraling. It's a mugger. No, it's a ghost. Wait, what if it's a ghost mugger? I pick up the pace, which, in my drunken state, is more like a slow-motion run. The footsteps keep following me, so I do what any rational person would do. I hide behind a dumpster. I'm crouched there, holding my breath, waiting for whatever's chasing me to appear. And then, a cat walks by. Yeah, a cat. This little dude just stares at me like, what's your problem? And struts off like it owns the place. I'm out here having a full-blown panic attack, and this cat is judging me. After the cat incident, I decide I need water. I spot a 24-hour convenience store and stumble inside like I've just survived the apocalypse. The cashier looks up and immediately knows I'm not okay. I grab a water bottle, chug it in one go, and whisper, "The footsteps, did you hear them?" The cashier blinks twice and says, "Bruh, that was probably your echo." My echo? Nah, I'm not buying it. Echoes don't feel like they're plotting against you. Just as I'm starting to calm down, my phone buzzes. It's Chad. Yo, where you at? We're at the pizza spot. Pizza spot? These fools ditched me for a midnight slice while I'm out here fighting for my life? I stumble over to the pizza place, burst through the door, and yell, "Y'all left me for pizza?" They're sitting there, mid-bite, looking at me like I'm the crazy one. Chad's like, "Relax, bro, it's just pizza." Just pizza? I almost got murdered by my own echo, and these clowns are enjoying pepperoni like nothing happened. At this point, I'm too exhausted to argue. I grab a slice, flop into a chair, and start eating. And let me tell you, drunk pizza hits different. It's like the universe's way of saying, you survived, here's your reward. But while I'm eating, Chad decides it's time to mess with me again. He leans over and says, "Hey, you want to hit one more bar?" My brain is screaming, "No." But my mouth says, "Let's do it." because apparently I have the decision-making skills of a toddler. We hit up this dive bar that looks like it hasn't been cleaned since the 90s. The bartender takes one look at me and says, "You sure you're good?" And I, in my infinite wisdom, say, "Absolutely." We order more shots, because of course we do, and the night spirals into chaos. At one point, I'm doing karaoke with a group of strangers, singing Bohemian Rhapsody like my life depends on it. Someone hands me a drink, and I down it without asking what it is. Big mistake. The next thing I know, I'm outside, sitting on a curb and watching the sunrise. My friends are passed out on the sidewalk like we're in some kind of indie film. I check my phone and it's 6 a.m. I have no idea how I got there, but I'm just glad to be alive. What did I take away from that night? Glowing drinks are never a good idea, no matter how cool they look. Keeping track of your friends should always be a top priority, especially when you're out of your depth. If you hear footsteps in the dark, it's probably just a harmless cat, or maybe even your own echo messing with you. Drunk pizza, without a doubt, has magical powers to make everything feel okay again. But the biggest lesson? If your friends ever ditch you for pizza, just accept that you've officially become the side quest in your own story.